Hi YouTube, what's up? I'm not looking at the camera. So sorry, I have been horribly slow on updates and stuff. I know that you guys are probably wondering what the heck's going on in my life, and let me tell you, a whole lot is. I'll just jump right into it. If you haven't already noticed, there is a FedEx box behind me, and that is because I'm moving. I need to stop looking at that to look at you guys, because you guys are important. You matter. Anyways, so, yeah, I'm moving back to Florida. I'm going to be moving in with my dad. There's a lot of reasons behind it. Still deciding if I want to go into it or not. Well, sure, why not? Not show version, because you know how I can talk. So pretty much, right now, financially, well, I'm not doing too hot right now financially, to be honest. I make enough to get by with what I am doing, but, could be a lot better. Even when I was, working and whatnot, I still wasn't, well, if everything had gone to plan, and I did everything the way I was supposed to, and I wasn't as generous of a person as I am, particularly to my mother, then I would probably be alright right now. But as it is, stuff went the way that it did go, and so my dad had periodically offered me a chance to move down there with them. He'd buy my plane ticket and everything, get me shipped down. They've got like 2 or 3 spare rooms, and at least 2 cars at any given time, if not 3. And he was gonna let me stay down there and get on my feet and stuff. He guaranteed that I'd have a car by the end of the year. I'm thinking it'll probably be more like the beginning of next year. But hey, you never know. I mean, I might surprise myself. He might surprise me too. We might find a good deal. I might get an awesome job. And who knows? I don't know. He would prefer me to be in my own place by the beginning of next summer. But again, I'm still thinking probably about the same time next year, or so. But yeah, and my dad is a lot more accepting of things. He's what you'd call open-minded and liberal. I don't know why I'm doing that. My mom is not. So being here, where I'm at currently in Missouri, I can be out to most folks, but not to everyone, particularly my mother and my church, obviously. I haven't told her yet, or anyone from my church for that matter, but they'll find out on Facebook or whatever. I'm going to write her a letter a few weeks after I move down there. Originally I was going to tell her like a week ago, then I kind of chickened out, and then I talked to a friend about it, and he was like, well, you don't want her to think that you're moving because of that, she'll say it's like your excuse or whatever, and that you're running or whatever, which I'm not. It's really more financial, and because I don't want to, be stuck doing the same thing that I've been doing for the past 2 years, for the next 3, when I can get out of this rut in a year or less. So, but yeah, so, he told me, well, why don't you, like, write her a letter like you did your dad, and whoever else you want to tell, which it'll be her and 2 of my friends, and possibly a few other people from church. The 2 friends are in my church as well. And I'll write them a letter. Just wait a few weeks after everything's kind of settled down and they're used to the fact that I'm gone and stuff. And then let her know, hey, I'm bi. I dated 3 girls under your roof. And yeah, and I don't know entirely how she'll take it. I know she's not supportive of the gay community at all whatsoever. Like, I can't even watch Glee with her because Kurt makes her uncomfortable, and she just doesn't like it, and I don't know, everything else that she says, but whatever. And the new normal we won't even get into, like, that's just Like, I struggled through the pilot with her, and it was just, like, I can't even describe how horribly awkward it was. So bad. So now I usually either watch it in my room or wait till the next day and watch it on Hulu. Watching it with her is just so horribly awkward and painful that I just don't even, it's not even worth it to try. So yeah, you know, much more accepting atmosphere. And it's Florida, you know, it's the East Coast, the area that I'm gonna be in. I don't know how they feel so much about, you know, gays and bisexuals and everything else that's in the alphabet soup of the LGBT community. But I know that they're probably 10 times more accepting of it down there than they are in, you know, the middle of the country here in the good old Bible Belt of the Midwest. Yeah. So, that's what's up. Moving. Yeah. No more Springfield. Last time you ever see this room. Not that you've really seen it a whole lot, and it's really bare right now. Like, I've got, like, one of my, like, 8 posters I had up. Star Wars stuff is gone. A lot of other things are gone. Like, a lot of things actually still look kind of full. Like, my bookcase behind this and my little video collection up there still looks full. But that's actually half of what was up there. And back here, half of what was over there. And I've got a whole empty space of books over there. I've got a butt-ton load of books. It is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm not taking the cats. My dad has 4 dogs, and 2 of them would probably be like, whatevs, I don't care, it's just another animal that I can, you know, look at and play with and stuff. But the other 2 do not do well with cats at all. And while Rachel can probably hold her own, I mean, she's kind of fat now, so she'd probably, like, just flop on them rather than beating them up. But Jacob might die. Like, he would have a panic attack, and then, like, his heart would explode, and he would die, and I would cry. So, we're going to avoid that, and maybe when I, you know, do get moved into my own place, I'll drive back up here and, you know, pick him up and go down, because flying him down is not an option either, because that cat is a spaz case, and even if I did sedate him, you know, like, I mean, I guess I could, but that's like anywhere from 2 to 4 hours of flying, and I don't know if I can keep him asleep for that long. Like, I don't know if it's healthy for him. I don't know. I'd have to ask a vet. I don't think it is, though. And I can do, like a mild sedative. They got those, like, Be Calm things or whatever. But I've tried that before, and it did nothing. Nothing at all. I mean, literally, he, like, just was still freaking out, crying, and meowing, and wailing, and going on, and peed all over himself, all over Rachel, who was knocked out next to him. You know, because she was still little back then. I gave her, like, a half a thing, and she was like, blah, 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 you know. I had to keep poking her to make sure she was alive, because I was like, oh, crap, I don't know. And then Jacob, we gave him a whole pill, and he was still, rah! And I'm like, oh my gosh, cat, dude, chill. But anyways, so, yeah, cats are staying for now, which is good. I mean, my mom she's gonna appreciate them once I'm gone, because I know she's like, oh, you're gonna be gone, and I'm gonna be all alone, and who am I gonna eat oatmeal with this winter, and who am I gonna have summer sausage with, and who am I gonna watch TV with, and who am I gonna go walking with, and oh, it's gonna be so quiet when you're gone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, calm down, you're gonna be alright, you're gonna make it. But, yeah, and I understand, you know, I mean, she raised me since, you know, my parents divorced when I was 3 till now. You know, not that I needed raising the past, like, 6 years, but, you know, I've been with her all this time, you know. She was the main custody parent, and then my dad would get me, like, every other weekend, and then, during the summers and stuff, which is another thing I'm looking forward to. I get to live with my dad. I finally get to have that experience of, like, not just, like, 3 months, or a weekend, or like that one year when we swapped the summer for Christmas, you know, so like a month-ish, a little bit less because it was Christmas vacation in between school, so, you know. So yeah, I get to live with him, and I get along a lot better with my dad. I am a daddy's girl, like, all the way. I mean, I love my dad so much. I can tell him anything. I have told him a lot more than I've ever told my mother. You know, I just never really connected with my mom that way, and my dad, man, we're like 2 peas in a pod. I'm a Gilbert all the way. Totally just told you my last name. Oh well, I don't care. It's whatevs. You know, I'm friendly. If you want to look me up on Facebook, you can. I don't care. So yeah, but yeah, me and him, I am definitely my father's daughter. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be real nice. You know, I'm looking forward to it. It's a good change. I'm gonna miss a lot of my friends here, you know, and yeah, but I need a change. And like I wasn't gonna stay here forever. You know, like if it wasn't here, I was probably gonna move out to California once I finally did get all my crap together. So, you know, yeah. So that's what's up. Thanks for listening. I will get more videos up. I will. I promise you I will. I'm so sorry. But yeah. I mean, between the packing and getting everything together and just life, whatever, everything, drama, stuff, you know, it's just been hard to do it. I don't know. I mean, well, really, I don't have an excuse. But that's what I'm going to tell you guys, and hopefully you will accept it, and my apologies, and I love you, and thank you for watching my videos, those who do. I don't know who all does, but thank you if you do. You are very much appreciated. Please leave comments so I know that you're even watching or there, even if it's just like a smiley face. I'll be like, hey, smiley face back. Oh. You know, actually more like, oh, because it's on my phone. But yeah, so peace out, y'all. Y'all stay classy.